the epicenter of grief. There are kids down there in the small, dark spaces. When the earthquake hit, the school collapsed. In the immediate aftermath, rescuers were able to pull several children out alive. Now, more than 24 hours later, they're still digging and hoping. Yes, the armies arrived, but so too an even larger contingent of volunteers. Of course, says 12-year-old Sebastián Castañeda, these school kids, they're my friends. We only need 10 volunteers, he says. So many want to help. They have to turn them away. Alejandro Mesa volunteered for the job no one wants. He's the keeper of the list. Anxious parents head his way, gripping each other tightly to find out which list their child is on, the living or the dead. Yes, it's brutal. It's brutal talking to the parents of the kids, absolutely devastated. He spent the morning helping the diggers. They found 2 more bodies. Another call to the men in the blue gloves. Most of the victims, he says, were around 7 years old, but still, they dig and listen. When I came out about 20 minutes ago, he says, they were asking for quiet because they thought they heard noises. So they send in the dogs and the men known as topos, moles, specialist volunteers who travel around the world to break through walls, squeeze through holes to reach those others can't.
We work with our heart and with our will to recover these babies.
Raquel Guillen is checking the list of the dead. So many names she knows. But, thank God, she says, not her 10-year-old Carlos, who escaped this building twice. The stairs collapsed, she says, but he was able to get out the emergency exit. Then he heard a friend was trapped in a chair, so he went back to rescue him. After hours of hope and despair, this afternoon, incredibly, another survivor. Rescuers working for hours to free a girl from the rubble more than a day after her school collapsed around her. Proof that all this work isn't in vain. So the call goes out for more hard hats, more ladders, more pickaxes. They'll dig with tools if they have them, their hands if they don't, until the last voices fade. Kim Brunhuber, CBC News, Mexico City.